Hello, my name is Brian Eichhorn. My presentation is going to discuss how smartphones are changing the health management game. The importance of these innovations is that people need to realize that your traditional techniques, like checkups from the doctor, following a diet plan you found in a magazine, or doing workouts you saw on TV are not as efficient as what your smartphone is capable of. I became interested in this topic because I want to major in computer science, and designing applications has always been a task I've wanted to attempt. So why not look into designing everyday applications that are helpful to the public? Alright, to begin my presentation, I want to ask you a few questions. Do you want to become healthier, protect your body, use your smartphone efficiently, and save money with literally the touch of a few buttons? Now, the obvious answer to those questions is yes, of course. And the key to all of these benefits lies within your smartphone. For those of you who do not know exactly what a smartphone is, it is basically a phone that has the capabilities of a computer and can download applications. Now, these applications are software programs that you can download and access for personal use on your phone. Applications can provide anything from a fun game to your favorite music to listen to. But are these smartphone applications actually capable of protecting you? Let's say you and your friends are hiking in the woods. You go to scratch your leg and realize that you've been bitten by something. You are unsure what it was that bit you, but you know you cannot just forget about it. Swelling and a rash begins setting in, and you become more concerned. Your car is 20 miles away, and your friends have little knowledge regarding bug bites. You start to panic and race back to your car. Wouldn't it have been convenient to somehow just text a doctor a picture of the rash and receive instant results even in the middle of nowhere? Well, believe it or not, the healthcare industry is providing more and more applications where that is 100% possible. One application that is accomplishing this is HealthTap. According to a news article produced by HealthTap themselves, HealthTap, the world's first global health practice, delivers immediate world-class healthcare 24/7 via text, voice, or video by connecting millions everywhere with the most trusted health advice from a network of more than 73,000 top U.S. doctors. So what are some other innovations in the health management field that are available at your fingertips? Well, just to put into a better perspective as to how many mobile health applications are available, according to an academic journal by Flores Mateo, recent analysis of App Store catalogs identified more than 97,000 mobile health apps. Different types of mobile health applications available include apps that can track your nutrition, sleep patterns, and even your fitness. These applications can be especially helpful to a college community. Whether you are a college professor or a student, time is certainly a valuable resource to all. With all the work that comes from college, finding time to keep track of nutrition, calorie intake, or physical fitness is difficult. And on top of that, the typical college student is on a low budget and cannot be spending a ton of money on medical checkups or healthy foods. So how can a professor or student find time to maintain their body when most of their time is spent on higher priorities? They need something that requires minimal cost and effort. And the answer to that problem is simple. How about an application that is fun and easy to use, yet still calculates dietary information efficiently? Now some might ask, why should I care about dietary information? Well, you need to provide the necessary nutrients that your body needs to create new cells, clean toxins, and to just function every day. Eating healthy now can help prevent future diseases such as diabetes and cancer. Now some might argue and say that I don't need a fancy smartphone app doing all the work for me. I can just use a website or keep a diary of my calorie intake on my own. Well, to disprove that train of thought, an academic journal by Carter MC conducted a study where a sample of 128 overweight volunteers were randomized to receive a weight management intervention delivered by smartphone app, website, or paper diary. The trial concluded that the smartphone app is an acceptable and feasible weight loss intervention. The app incorporates goal setting, self-monitoring of diet and activity, and feedback via weekly text messages, which overall contributed to a higher effect on weight loss. So what exactly is making these mobile health applications so much more effective than traditional weight management techniques? The answer to that question is user interaction. Smart Diet, according to an academic journal by Wanbach Lee, is a smartphone application that analyzes daily nutrition intake and patterns of daily exercise. Smart Diet took a neat approach by providing a personalized diet profile and promoting knowledge about nutrition by using a diet game. So what exactly was this diet game? The diet game provides a quiz-based learning tool for recommended exercise type and intensity. The questions are either true, false, quiz, or multiple choice questions for exercise, nutrition, and lifestyle. The overall goal of the diet game was to provide questions that taught the user more about exercise, nutrition, and lifestyle as they tried to obtain a high score from answering questions correctly. Another interesting approach in the mobile health application field involves the combination of a fitness tracker and social networking. Social networking applications are very common amongst teenagers as most use Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram religiously. So what happens when you take a fitness tracker and throw in a social networking feature that is like all three of those applications? Now you are faced with an application called Fitocracy that is physically beneficial yet addicting because of the social connectivity. According to an article by Stephanie Thum, the application works by tracking the amount of physical activity accomplished by the user and in return assigns points for completion. Your points can be viewed by other users, which creates a friendly competition to have the higher amount of points. This competition is a very effective way to push the users. You can also post statuses from your Fitocracy account, which can be viewed by other users. Statuses allow other users to communicate and, for example, share workout ideas, congratulate on their success, or even encourage other users if they are feeling down. Now, just to give a better visual of what Fitocracy is, I have provided actual footage of me using the application. As you can see, the application is very simple to use. Now here's me completing an exercise, and after, I am allotted points for completion. Now this is where you can post statuses for other users to see. Here is an example of someone encouraging another user through the statuses. This is a great way to keep each other motivated and continue to take care of their body. Now here you can see workout plans that are designed to have the best effect on the specific user. Overall, this application is simple and can save you money by providing workout plans and feedback for absolutely free. What an efficient way to protect your body. The mobile health field sure is having a large impact on individuals, but what are some other disciplines affected by these applications? The disciplines that are affected by mobile health applications include doctors and nurses, as they primarily use the applications in clinical practices. An academic journal produced by Sally Moore and Darshana Jaywardene conducted a survey where the two asked nurses and doctors to share information about how they use their smartphones at work. 416 nurses and doctors were surveyed. Of the 82 nurses surveyed, 58% of them use their smartphones at work. Of the 334 doctors surveyed, 81 use their smartphones at work. From the survey, I really want to touch on the reason as to why so many doctors and nurses use applications at work. They claim that applications improve access to information, improve decision-making, and improve efficiency. So these doctors and nurses are using mobile health applications in the same way a person would use the Fitocracy application, for example, because of its efficiency. Now I want to leave you with two options. You can either continue living life unhealthy by spending money on services that are not the most beneficial, or take the time to use your smartphone to the fullest of its capabilities and start living with efficient applications that help you.